Good morning, students. Exercise 6.6, question 7. Find the measure of an angle of elevation of the sun. Here is the sun. We have to find the angle of elevation of the sun, that is theta. If tower is 300 meter high, BC represents the tower which is 300 meter high. Casts a shadow of 450 meter long. BC tower casts a shadow. The length of the shadow is 450 meters. We have to find the angle of elevation of the sun. Let theta be the angle of elevation of the sun. Here is the sun. This is angle of elevation of the sun. Let theta be the angle of elevation of the sun. In right angle triangle ABC, triangle ABC, tangent theta is equal to perpendicular over base. Tangent theta is equal to 2 over 3. Theta is equal to tangent inverse of 2 by 3. So theta comes to be 33.69 degrees, which is the required angle of elevation. Question 8. Measure of angle of elevation of the top of a cliff is 25 degrees. CD is a cliff, this is the top of the cliff D. CD is a cliff, D is the top of the cliff. And measure of angle of elevation of the top of the cliff from point A is 25 degrees. On walking 100 meters towards the cliff, from point A to B, moved the person and he moved 100 meters, and at point B, measure of angle of elevation of the top is 45 degrees. From point B, the top of the cliff is D. The angle of elevation of D from B is 45 degrees. Find the height of the cliff. So height of the cliff is BC. Let BC be x meters. From here to here, this distance. Let BC be x meters, and CD, which is the height of the cliff, and CD be h meters. In right angle triangle BCD, in right angled triangle BCD, you see tangent of 45 degrees. This is the triangle BCD. Tangent of 45 degrees is equal to perpendicular over base. Tangent of 45 degrees is going to be 1. So putting the value, 1 is equal to h over x. By cross multiplying, x is equal to h. This is the value of x. In right angle triangle ACD, this triangle. Again in right angle triangle ACD. You see ACD tangent of 25 degrees, tangent of 25 degrees is equal to perpendicular, which is h, over base. Perpendicular over h over base, AC. 100 plus x. AC is equal to 100 plus x. Base is 100 plus x. By using scientific calculator, we see that tangent of 25 degrees is equal to 0.466 is equal to h over 100 plus x. So by cross multiplying, 0.466 into 100 plus x is equal to h. Now putting the value of x, the value of x is equal to h. Putting the value of x, putting the value of x, 0.466 into 100 plus h. We have put the value of x, which is h, is equal to h. This multiplied by this, it will become 46.6, and now multiplied with this, 0.466h is equal to h. Transpose this term to right hand side. 46.6 is equal to this h minus 0.466h. You can say 46.6 is equal to h minus this much h. Let us calculate. 0.534, 0.534 h. These are like terms, term involving h. So subtract, this is the resulting number, 46.6 divided by 0.534 is equal to h. Now you see 46.6 divided by 0.534. Now h is equal to 87.27 meters. So height of the cliff is 87.27 meters. Question 9. From the top of a hill 300-meter high. CD is a mountain hill and the height of the hill is 300 meters. The measure of the angle of depression of the point on the nearer shore of the river is 70 degrees. From the top of the hill, the nearer shore is at point B. The nearer shore is B. The angle of depression from the top of the hill of the nearer shore is 70 degrees. This is angle of depression. If this is 70 degrees, this is also 70 degrees. And measure of the angle of depression of a point directly across the river is 50 degrees. This is nearer shore of the river from the hill, and this is the other bank of the river which is away from the hill, and the angle of depression of the other shore is, this is angle of depression 50 degrees, this is also 50 degrees. Find the width of the river. Width of the river is, AB is actually the width of the river. This is one shore, this is other bank. So AB is the width of the river. Let x meters, AB is x meters. Let x meters be the width of the river. Be the width of the river How far is the river from the foot of the hill? This is from where the river starts. This is the foot of the hill. So it is y meter, BC. It is y meters away from the foot of the hill. Let x be meters be the width of the river, and y meters and the river and y meters be the distance between the river and the foot of the hill. Between the river and the foot of the hill. Of the hill. So it is clear that we have to find out the value of x and we have to find out the value of y. In right angle triangle BCD, this one, in right angled triangle BCD. Tangent of 70 degrees is equal to perpendicular over base. Y is equal to 300 over tangent of 70 degrees. Let us calculate it. 300 divided by tangent of 70 degrees. Y is equal to 109.2 meters. You see, the distance between the nearer shore of the river and foot of the hill is equal to 109.2 meters. Now we want to find out the width of the river, which is x meters. This is the width of the river. Again in triangle ACD. ACD is the right angle triangle. In right angle triangle ACD, tangent of 50 degrees is equal to perpendicular 300 over base. Base is AC x plus y. X plus y. Tangent of 50 degrees is equal to 300 over x, putting the value of y, which is 109.2 meters. Now x plus 109.2 is equal to 300 over tangent of 50 degrees. Tangent of 50 degrees taken to right hand side, x plus 109.2 taken to the left hand side. Now x plus 109.2 is equal to, let us calculate, 300 divided by tangent of 50 degrees is equal to 251.7. Therefore, x is equal to 251.7 minus 109.2. 251.7 minus 109.2. The value of x comes to be 142.5 meters. So x is actually the width of the river. So width of the river is 142.5. Question 10. A kite has 120 meter of string attached to it. This is flying kite is here at point C, and the string is, length of the string is 120 meters when at an angle of elevation of 50 degrees. Angle of elevation is 50 degrees. How far is it above the hand holding it? This is the height of the kite. BC represents the height of the kite, and let it be x meters. Let height of the kite, which is BC, let height of the kite be x meters, this height. In right angle triangle ABC, sine of 50 degrees is equal to perpendicular over hypotenuse. (120) taken to left hand side into sine of 50 degrees is equal to x. Let us calculate it by using calculator. 120 multiplied by sine of 50 degrees. The answer comes to be 91.92 meters. So the height of the kite is 91.92 meters.